Level 2, cycle 3, blue stripe. For this stripe, we're gonna be covering stick strikes 1 through 4. So now you have that wooden stick, and this is what we're gonna be using to do this next portion of stripes to demonstrate our stick strikes. There's 4 different ones: a horizontal angle, a downwards angle, an upwards angle, and a twisting angle to the head. So let me demonstrate what they look like. Here's the horizontal angle. Downward angle, strike number 2. Upwards angle, strike number 3. And the twisting angle, or strike number 4. So let me go through these really quick. We're gonna take that hand the stick that's in our hand. Most of you guys are gonna keep that stick in your right hand. So when you have that stick in your right hand, or if you're right-handed, then your right foot is also gonna be in front. If you happen to be left-handed, you would do the opposite side, but for the sake of learning this with our classmates, we're gonna stick with the right side. So stick is in the right side, that means our right foot's always in front. That free hand is just gonna stay up open by our chest. This is just to be in a defensive state. When I'm in my neutral position, when I'm holding the stick, my stick is gonna be up. When I'm holding the stick as well, I want all my fingers wrapped around here, about 1 inch or 2 of space on the bottom of the stick, and my stick will be angled in this direction. This is my neutral stick position here. So strike number 1 is a flat horizontal strike. To start the strike, I have to pull this arm slightly back so that I can strike to the front. So I'm gonna imagine my target's always in front of me here, and I'm striking this direction. Notice I keep my elbow bent, my elbow stays close to my body, so I have to use my whole body to turn. If I didn't use my body, then my arm would start to fly out like this, and I don't want this motion in my wrist to happen. I want to always keep the bend in my wrist. So the bend in my wrist, this will keep this strong, keep the bend in my elbow, and I'm gonna use my body to end up getting some power for that strike. Now, to strike, I'm gonna use this last little portion of my stick here, so that's the part that should be sticking out, protruding away. When I do the other side, or like the backhand version of the strike, I can flip this stick over and twist back the other way. Again, I'm gonna keep everything bent here, keep my elbow bent, try to keep it close to the body, and I'm turning my body, using my heels to lift up the balls of my feet in order to twist my body. So whenever we're throwing the stick strikes, I'm gonna be using this twisting motion a lot. So again, this is a flat strike. My stick is gonna be flat. This is a great strike to throw to the body here. And I'm striking from a forehand version to a backhand version. Now strike number 2, you're going at a downward angle. So same idea of pulling it back and striking down using that last portion of the stick, but now instead of having it flat, I'm just bringing it at an angle here. Now if I want to do the opposite side or the backhand side, I'm just bringing it to the opposite angle this direction. Pull it back, strike, pull it back, strike. Again, keeping the elbow close to my body and keeping my wrist bent. Now for strike number 3, or that upwards angle strike, I'm just flipping it. So now I'm going up this direction. Now when I'm throwing this upward angle strike, I still want it high, I still want it body level, so I don't want to end it down here. I want to bring it right up here, but notice the stick is pointing down now. Flip it over, and there's the backhand side. Flip it over, backhand side. So that's strike number 3, or upward angle strike. And then we have strike number 4, which is our twisting strike, and this one is just to the head. So from here, I'm striking this direction. Notice my elbow will stay pretty stationary, but I'm just twisting my wrist in order for the stick to change angles. I still will use my hips a bit too, just like we do on all the other strikes. And I'm gonna end up with the point of my stick pointing away from my body, where I'm aiming, where my partner is going to be, with the point sticking out here. So what this looks like on a partner when I'm throwing these stick strikes is if I have my left leg in front here, or my right leg in front, and I'm striking for the flat strike, strike number 1, this is where I'm striking to on the body here. This direction, here. So I can go to either side of the body. I can also do strike number 2 to the body, where I'm again using this whole area to strike, but I can use different parts depending on what side, if I'm doing forehand side or the backhand side of the strike. Same thing for strike number 3. All right, now strike number 4 is just to the head. That's that twisting strike, and I'm gonna try to aim to the top of the head on this. Now, I can also do strike number 2 and strike number 3 upwards to the head as well. And I can also throw the strikes down to the legs, which we'll learn more when we get to the padded stick sparring lesson. But for now, let's just focus on those 4 strikes to the body. All right, let's take another look. Stick strike 1.
Stick strike 1, ma'am.
1, 2, 3. Ooh-yah.
Ooh-yah.
Stick strike 2.
Stick strike 2, ma'am.
1, 2, 3. Ooh-yah.
Ooh-yah.
Stick strike 3.
Stick strike 3, ma'am.
1, 2, 3. Ooh-yah.
Ooh-yah.
Stick strike 4.
Stick strike 4, ma'am.
1, 2, 3. Ooh-yah.
Ooh-yah.
With a partner. Stick strike 1.
Stick strike 1, ma'am.
1, 2, 3. Ooh-yah.
Ooh-yah.
Stick strike 2.
Stick strike 2, ma'am.
1, 2, 3. Ooh-yah.
Ooh-yah.
Stick strike 3.
Stick strike 3, ma'am.
1, 2, 3. Ooh-yah.
Ooh-yah.
Stick strike 4.
Stick strike 4, ma'am.
1, 2, 3. Ooh-yah.
Ooh-yah.
And attention and bow.